The Prime Minister spoke of a national and bipartisanship approach to crime. He warned against politicizing the issue and says a session of the House will soon be convened to allow all parliamentarians to discuss the matter. A task force has also been appointed to deal with crime, one that is headed by the Prime Minister. It comprises the National Security Minister, the Minister of Physical Planning, the Attorney General, the Minister of Social Transformation and the Tourism Minister.
The task force will meet as often as necessary initially, and thereafter no less than monthly. It will keep the situation under constant review and serve as a mechanism to facilitate speedy decision-making.
Dr. Robert Lewis, the SLP point man on crime and good governance, has criticized the task force he says does not represent a national or bipartisanship approach to crime.
Where are members of the Chamber of Commerce? Where are the young people's representative in this country, like the National Youth Organization? Where are the mothers and fathers groups? Where are the church leaders? You cannot have a task force on crime and it's the same members of your cabinet who are the ones sitting on that task force. It just suggests that it's the government and the government alone that is discussing or looking at issues of crime, how it affects our public safety in this country.
However, while the Prime Minister named a task force of ministers, he did indicate that body would meet with all interested parties to discuss crime.
The Cabinet Task Force shall engage all social and economic partners, including political organizations, as part of the national strategy to address the crime issue.
The Prime Minister questioned the motives of people he said were bent on scoring cheap political points by celebrating every act of criminality. He warned the crime issue was bigger than the government and the opposition and was one of national interest.
Their political ambitions are to them far more important than the safety of our citizens. And so, by their public comments, by their advertised refusal to cooperate with the day's government in our efforts against crime, they struck the fires of rage that the authorities tell us is at the root of so much of the violence that now surrounds us and threatens our very existence.
The Prime Minister outlined a 9-point plan to tackle the issue of crime. It included the immediate allocation of resources and training to the police. He also defended his government's record on the issue thus far and vowed to work to restore law and order to the country. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.